Good morning. I just wanted to go live real quick because I love these cookies and I was reading the package and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so misleading. It's still delicious, but it's really misleading, I think. So I just want to go live really, really quickly and talk about packaging and marketing and how awesome it is, but man, it is sneaky. So these are complete cookies, Lenny and Larry's. You can find them like everywhere, I feel like. I found them at a gas station in Austin. They had them. So they are all over the place. They are so good. There's so many different flavors. These birthday cake ones are my favorite. But there's like a lemon poppy seed one. There's chocolate chip. I think they have a peanut butter one. I don't know. They're really good. And they're all a little bit different. So if you're vegan, just check the package to make sure it says vegan. I know they have some non-vegan products, I think. But I think most of the cookies are vegan. So if you look at the front of the package, it's like 4 grams of fiber, sweet, who doesn't love fiber? No eggs, awesome, no dairy, no soy. I don't have a problem with soy, but if you're anti-soy, like you got no soy, non-GMO, want to eat as many things that have no GMOs as possible, and vegan. So some people see that vegan thing and they're like, yes, vegan, that means it's healthy. I can eat this cookie without any guilt. You guys, Oreos are vegan too. They might not say it on the package, but Oreos are vegan. So vegan doesn't mean healthy. There's a lot of healthy vegan food, but just because something's vegan does not mean it's healthy. It's like those math problems you do when you're little, like, I don't even want to get into it. Anyways, so 8 grams of protein, awesome. But just because something doesn't have these bad ingredients, or just because something does have positives like fiber and protein, does not mean it's good for you. So on the back of this, I'm going to read this. It's 8 grams of protein per cookie. That's pretty sweet for a cookie. 4 grams of fiber per cookie. Also pretty great. Non-GMO, awesome. No soy, no dairy, no eggs, awesome. Vegan, sweet. Kosher, awesome. Kosher also doesn't mean that it's healthy or good for you, or the animals were treated better than, like if you have a kosher eggs or kosher beef or anything like that. Like it doesn't mean the animals are treated more kindly than non-kosher animals. So just because something's kosher doesn't mean the animals still didn't suffer. Fresh baked, cool. No high fructose corn syrup. So that's a buzzword. Like people are like, oh my gosh, high fructose corn syrup, it's terrible. It is terrible. But just because something doesn't have high fructose corn syrup doesn't mean it's healthy. No cholesterol, vegan, anything vegan, no cholesterol. No trans fats, cool. But guess what, guys? There's other fats. No artificial sweeteners, which is good. No sugar alcohols, which is usually really good. There's like erythritol, which is not a bad one for you. So there's some sugar alcohols that are not bad for you. So just because something doesn't have sugar alcohols doesn't mean, or it's just because something does have sugar alcohols doesn't mean it's bad for you. It just depends on how your body tolerates erythritol. But like xylitol and those other ones, and sustainable palm oil, which I've heard is a lie, that there is such a thing as sustainable palm oil. Maybe there is, but if you are not familiar with palm oil, the palm oil conflict situation, you should look it up. It's very interesting to read about the problem with palm oil, because palm oil is in everything. There's palm oil everywhere. If you start paying attention to try and like take palm oil out of your diet and you eat packaged foods, it's in so many things. Like it's like sugar. There's sugar in everything. There's palm oil in everything too. And the deforestation that's happening, the loss of habitat for animals, and for humans losing their homes due to harvesting palm oil is just completely insane. So it's got all these positive things like sustainable palm oil, which may or may not be a thing. It's got no eggs, no cholesterol, no GMOs. But you guys, what it does have? A huge ingredient list. And it's not ingredients like wheat or flour, water, salts. It's probably got all those things in there. It does say, though, this is my favorite thing when I'm eating packaged foods. When you look at the label, the first thing says 100% vegan. It just makes it very easy for people like me to quickly glance at the label and know, sweet, I don't have to check anything. And it says vegan on it. But, yeah, it just, that list of ingredients is bananas. Like, these cookies are probably better for you than an Oreo. Maybe. Might have, like, more nutrition than an Oreo. But in terms of the negative side effects of this cookie as compared to an Oreo, probably really similar. So just when you're making choices, like, just really pay attention to the label. If you're eating this cookie, know you're eating junk food. If you're going for junk food, like, that's what this is. It is pure junk food. Is it better for you than an Oreo? Arguable. It's got as many negative side effects as an Oreo would have, but maybe it has more positive effects because you're getting more protein if you aren't eating enough protein already. So, yeah, just packaging can be so sneaky. But guys, Lenny and Larry's birthday cake, vegan cookies, complete cookies, really yummy. So try them if you are into junk food and want to eat sugar and oil, and sunflower oil and palm oil and cane sugar and flavoring. There's butter flavor. What other weird things did I see in here? Sprinkles are just sugar, cornstarch, vegetable fat. There's spirulina and turmeric in the sprinkles, which is interesting to me. Maybe to make the yellow sprinkles, they put turmeric. Turmeric is good for you. But yeah, like just the weird things that you eat and you put in your body when you eat this. Butter flavor. So weird. Like salt, baking soda, flaxseed, oregano. Those are good ones. But yeah, all these other things. So, if you're into junk food, try a complete cookie. If you are trying to be healthy and eat clean, do not eat complete cookies, even though they have all these nice words on them. And that is my PSA of the day. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Talk to you later.